Hey, it's Just So Trish and it's 2017. Yeah. So anyways, this is my 2016 in review and where I see my channel going for 2017. And let's start it with a new intro for the year. So here we go. I hope you like it. I felt like, I've done the last year with that intro and I'm like, time to kind of update it for 2017. So I won't be using the old one anymore. I'll be using the new one. I hope you like it. Still kind of the same thing, but just kind of more representative to what I've done over the last year. So let's talk about 2016. 2016 was crazy for me. It felt like a storm with tornadoes and hail and lots of rain. So I had the renter from you know where, who was a friend, of course, terrorize the first half of my year. That is what happened, and that's kind of the short of it, when I had to take a 2-week break. It was horrible. I don't even want to cry. I might cry. We had the fact that we lost both. We were vehicleless for a month or two, which is crazy when you're toting around 6 kids. We had a crazy year. We tried to sell the house I'm in now, which didn't happen, even with 2 contracts. We had a few times that was very lean, to say the least. We had the remodel we needed to do that turned into the flood that we lost everything, and it's wet. It is absolutely soaking wet. I'm sitting in my front yard on a couch with every stitch of carpeting. We had to make do in a 500 square foot office in camper, kind of living off grid, slightly off grid. I don't know. It was tiny housing, RV life. It was a bit crazy. Can't tell, a little different around here. Few bad haircuts. I finally went and got my haircut. They took too much off. And in the midst of it, I managed to lose 35 pounds. Oh my goodness. I lost like 10 years off my look. Well, I'm being presumptuous with 10. I will give it 5. The craziness of this year, I really feel like my garden is watered and I'm ready to grow. Definitely ready to grow. So, and I feel like 2017 is going to be a great year. My husband and I have decided at 6 kids we're done. I'm actually pretty thrilled about that. After 12 straight years of babies and diapers and pregnancy and postpartum depression, I'm done. I'm done. So that is exciting to move on to the next season of parenting and in our marriage. So where do I see my channel going in this year, going with my channel? Well, number 1, we kicked off Mama Gets Fit with Tangi and the beginning of December, and that has been just amazing. Amazing. I will tell you, and then I've spent the most incredible 5 days and some more days coming up, the first month and a half of this year, going to be with Dirt Patch Heaven. Now, she is definitely a professional YouTuber. Right now, that's not my ambition. I've definitely realized, because sometimes you kind of toy with that, like, you're YouTubing, you start getting successful, and you're like, do I want to be a professional YouTuber? Seeing the dedication and the polishedness you have to do, it's just not reasonable in this season of my life. And I know, like, I get a lot from you guys. You're like, you are real, you are raw, and you know what? I don't want to have to cut my topic down to 4.5 minutes. I don't want to miss out that opportunities where we're just having coffee. Speaking of which, I wonder where I put my coffee. I don't want to do that at all. So definitely, I am really thrilled about using YouTube as a place where I meet friends and build community with. And if I do well enough that YouTube wants to supplement my expenditures. But this is really just about me having fun. So don't expect anything polished off more than it is. So I plan to actually be doing more fitness and hopefully less dieting. But after the last few days, I definitely need some dieting going on. Lots of Mama Gets Fit. Oh my goodness. Tangi and I already got it planned out till like mid-February on topics that are just applicable to the season. And just dealing with our struggles and journeys and coming together as a group. So that's awesome. Homeschooling is always on board. But I also plan to get back into scrapbooking. Oh my goodness. I kind of decided to jump in and do scrapbooking, but I will be honest, I don't have the ability or the time to do traditional scrapbooking. I even thought about doing Pocket, and I bought all the Pocket page stuff, and I haven't done it. It's just too much work. I'm not going to lie. I got 6 kids, no space. Not gonna work. So I'm looking at, I just went back into going back into digital scrapbooking. So, and then using the planners, and I love my planners, is actually doing some videos on scrapbooking. And maybe when we sit around a little scrapbook, you can see me scrapbook on digitally a little bit. You know, kind of like a plan with me. I'll be doing plan with me's. This year in my home, and I don't do resolutions. I'm not a resolution person, but I do pick like a goal. So last year was all about being vibrant. I feel like I really ended the year at being vibrant. Now I'm looking at managing my home better, coming out of the postpartum depression and really focusing on managing my home. And this year it's all about routine. And I talk about her all the time, but I will have to give that to Andrea Mills. I love what she talks about. I love how she really looks at things, and I like how she makes it applicable to me. It makes it simple so I can take those tidbits and do them. So I'm really about building routines, everything from my menus. And in fact, I started doing one of her like meal menu plans. This has already been a lifesaver, big time. So my meal plans, date nights, making just little things. So I'm going to be covering that coming up this year. We also are planning on the first part of this year, I will be finishing this house. And what I have left is painting the kitchen, putting up the valances. And when I say painting the kitchen, I'm talking like painting the walls, the cabinets, the ceiling. Getting that done, putting my baseboards in and putting my valances up. And then we are actually going to put it back on the market. And I think we're going to do well. I think this is what we probably should have done to begin with. And I think this is going to be a good time. We are probably going to figure out something because we are going to build a house this year. Wow. This is only like 10 years in the making. This is the year we build a house. So I've been going through my house plans, figuring out how I want to do things. And I'm hoping to share that with you. So I'm going to run a 5K. I don't know. That's about it. That's where I see us going. I'm thinking about trying to figure out how to do more live events, but I want to do them in a way that I'm not so blurry. So until I can figure out how to do live events where I'm not blurry, I'm just sticking to the one on Wednesday. But I'd like to kind of do one on homeschooling or live or just a coffee chat. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. So anyways, I hope you like the intro. Tell me what you think. I'm going to talk to you later because I have to actually make a Monday homeschool week video. So I'll talk to you later. Peace out.